Hey guys, so I have my phone interview with the Disney College program at 11:45, meaning they may call me around 11:30, and it is 11:15. I'm in my I'm here. I'm literally all prepped. I'm nervous with some notes, my application printed out. I'm nervous, and I just wanted to film this intro for you guys. I'm really nervous actually, but I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I have some notes. I have my application here. I have my notebook that I wrote some notes on. Alright, and oh my. I'm so nervous because I've never gotten this far in the application process, but I'm taking on my glasses because again, this is my 8th time applying, alright, and my first time getting a WBI, and you know, I wasn't expecting the phone interview, but now here I am. Alright, it is 11:17, and like, I had to, you know, check my dashboard a couple times yesterday and this morning, you know, to make, oh my god, this is reality. Okay, I'm still in consideration just because I'm used to not being in consideration, okay? After 7 seasons, you know, you get used to it. But then that little miracle happens. Magic happens, and it happens. So I'm currently editing a video with it, so I was trying to edit a video so I can get my nerves down a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna end this intro. Alright, and I will talk to you guys later because I want to save my battery and my memory. And
alright, so it's 11:27. I have my phone playing some music from the parks, and they can call at any moment.
if this video never makes it to YouTube, then I probably did not get it, so I don't know. Y'all may say this, y'all may not. In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the birds and the flowers. In the tiki 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 room. Welcome to a tropical hideaway. Lovely you. Tiki tiki room in the tiki tiki. Like my hair is like a balayage, brown balayage. So like I don't even know, but like I'm willing to dye it anyway, and it's grown out. It was like up here, so like it grew out. Oh my god. So I don't know. I'm really nervous. But you know what? You have to think positive. You have to think, you know, your time will come. But like after, you know, some seasons of getting denied, you know, finally on my 8th I have this chance. I need this. Okay, I want this so bad. So it is officially 11:30. They can literally call any moment. I want to make sure mine is in Eastern time. Ha. Yep, March 19 at 11:45 a.m. Eastern time. So there's that. Okay, that's my email confirmation. I do live in Eastern time because I live in Maryland, just a few states north of Florida, and that's like a 14-16 hour drive normally, because I've done that drive with my aunts and uncles before. But in that 11:31, I still have no call. My mother actually called me earlier asking me if I wanted to go shopping because she thought I was at work. And I'm like, I'm usually at school at this time, which is why I go to work at 3 on Thursdays. And Walmart is closing stores at 8:30 to be able to restock their shelves. And then she's like, oh, do you want me to pick you up and we can go shopping? I'm like, no. The first time I ever really say no, because I know I have this coming. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. It is officially, well, I don't know why I said officially, but it is 11:40. It is 5 minutes to my scheduled time. So, like, I don't know. My interview's at 11:45, but, you know, they could have called 15 minutes prior or 15 minutes later. So, yay! I'm nervous, but yeah. So, 11:45. Still no call yet. And now I have another 15 more minutes of waiting. So, hi, this is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. This is Carol calling with the Disney College Program. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Carol?
Oh, doing well. Thank you for asking. Is this still a good time for your interview?
Yes, it is.
All right. So we should be together for about 15 or 20 minutes or so. And I will just be asking you some questions to learn about you and your work experience. We'll talk about some roles you're interested in with us as well. And then I want to make sure we have time to get to any questions that you may have about the program, so we'll take care of those at the end, okay?
Alright, that works.
Alright, so why don't you tell me a little bit about why you're interested in working for the program?
I'm interested because Disney has always meant something to me. Alright, Disney has always motivated me to work harder and strive for my dreams. It's where the magic really is, because in times when I've been so depressed and so down, Disney had always been there for me. And I think going to the parks and helping families create magical moments, I think that's really special for me.
So what are you hoping to learn with us while you're on the program?
I think what I'm hoping to learn is, more valuable experiences and how to make, guest interaction, how to make things more memorable, and, learning from fellow cast members around the world.
Gotcha. All right, so as you may be aware, in all of our roles in parks and resorts, you will be required to wear some sort of costume and comply with our Disney look and appearance guidelines. So with that being said, would you say you're familiar with and receptive to our guidelines?
Yes, I am. However, I do have 4 piercings. They're all on the ears, but I am willing to take out all my piercings for it.
Are they the standard stud-size piercings?
Yes, they are. I have 3 on my lobe and then 1 cartilage on each ear.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Do you have any tattoos that would be visible outside of a tank top or sleeveless shirt?
I do not.
Alrighty. And in some of our roles, for instance, attractions, you may be asked to drive some sort of vehicle. Do you have a valid driver's license?
I do not, unfortunately.
Gotcha. No worries. Alright, so I see on your application you're interested in our Walt Disney World College program in Florida. I see the Fall Advantage season would be your first season of choice and the fall would be your second. And since currently the Fall Advantage season is full, we'll just swap those two for you. We'll just put the fall first and the Fall Advantage as second, if that is okay with you.
Yes.
Alright, did you want to change your arrival date to pick an August date, or you're okay with any date in August?
Any date in August.
Okay, so we will just leave it with the May 18th, and then they can decide for you. Then that way you can still have that Fall Advantage if for some reason it happens to open up. Okay?
Alright, thank you.
Alrighty, of course, definitely. So within our program, you will be living with other students in apartments, of course, and you may have some roommates. So have you lived with roommates in the past?
I have. I currently do live with a roommate right now.
Gotcha. So tell me a little bit about your roommate experiences and maybe any challenges you guys may have faced and how you overcame those challenges.
I think one of the challenges for me in particular is that I grew up with my family, with my siblings. So learning to be independent and how to get along with other people was really a an eye-opening experience, sorry. So, I'm learning how to live independently, but I'm also working, learning how to live with other people.
Gotcha. So I see that you have worked at Walmart in a couple different roles there. Tell me about your experiences there.
Walmart, I've held about four roles in Walmart in the 2 years I've been there. Currently I work as an electronics and photo lab sales associate, and my starting position was an online grocery pickup. So I worked with grocery. We would help customers with their orders. We would actually do the shopping for them and get their orders ready. Being a customer host involves, working with our security team and, making sure all valuables are accounted for and, not stolen. I've really been all around the building. I've spent so many positions there.
So out of all of your positions, what has been your favorite and why?
I think that's a challenge. I think my favorite is being in electronics and photo lab, because it also allows me to be more flexible, but I do love working with camera and, looking at photography, helping, customers feel better, but it also gives me that customer or, guest interaction. I personally call it guest, but they call it customer, But I personally love the guest interaction because, you get to talk with them for a bit, you get to know them, you get to know what they want, and I feel like that gives me the most interaction that I love, because what I like is interaction.
So tell me about a time you dealt with a challenging guest situation. What was the issue and what was the outcome?
A challenge that I've had with a guest is, I think with online grocery pickup, we weren't able to give them a lot of what they had ordered, so we have to give them substitutions if they allow it. And I had a guest who was unhappy with her substitutions, and, I worked it out with a manager, hey, this guest isn't happy, but we worked it out to where we can get equivalent substitutions to what she would like, and that made her really happy. Also had a customer with Photo Lab who, working in photo, she had placed an order for invitations when we were about to close, and I had decided to keep the lab open just for her to get her invitations because it was for a baby shower. She had the next day.
Oh.
Or at least within the next few days, but she needed it the next day.
Right.
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 I left the photo lab open, and I'm like, you know what, we'll get this, I'll leave it open for a few minutes, we'll get your invitations ready, and that made her really happy because that was also during the holidays.
Gotcha. I also see that you worked at McDonald's. Tell me a little about your experience working in food service.
McDonald's, it's with that was one of my first job experiences. So that introduced me to quick service. It allowed me to learn how to handle guests and allergies, along with handling food and safety. Also taught me how to, maintain a clean area, how to handle a cash register, making sure the drinks don't spill, and maintaining a clean floor because those floors get really dirty.
Gotcha. Alright, so in many of our roles, you may come into contact with some of our guests. who do not speak the same languages as you do. So how do you think you would handle that sort of situation to still communicate with them to help them out?
I would first stay calm because I know the guests may get easily frustrated. So I would be the one to stay calm. I would try to understand. And, if I'm just having a hard time, I would try to find another cast member who can help out or describe what they want and need. So, like, if they're trying to get a t-shirt in a certain size, I'll take them to the t-shirts, try and find what size they want or what design. Just try to, help them in any way I can, whether it's getting another cast member or trying to describe it.
So I see that you have attractions on your checklist. What interests you about that role?
Attractions is part of my top 3, along with merchandise and quick service. But I have attractions as my top 3 because I feel it's a change of pace for me because I never really held a position with any attraction. But I do love how the cast members and guest interactions form within it. Working at Tower of Terror, the cast members have that little eerie, spooky chill to it. All right. Or, in Fantasyland, they're all happy and fairy tale-like. And that, it really forms a memory, Oh, I'm going, under the sea with Ariel, or I'm riding the Tower of Terror, trusting the bellhop, who's also really scary at times.
Gotcha. All right, so let's say, for instance, that you are working at the Tower of Terror, and you have a family that comes up, and you discover that one of the children in the family is not tall enough to ride that ride. How do you handle that situation?
I would get down to the child's level and explain to them that Mickey does not want anyone getting injured, and, try to calm them down if they get upset. Be like, Mickey just doesn't want you to get hurt or anything. He doesn't want you flying out of your seat. And, try to refer the family to My Disney Experience app and tell them what rides, would be perfect for their child.
So also within that role, you could be working both indoors or outdoors, in both hot and cold temperatures. Would you be comfortable with all aspects of that?
Yes.
All right. So as you mentioned, you have merchandise on your checklist as well. So in that role, you could also be working with stroller and wheelchair rental. So how would you feel about the repetitive, heavy lifting, pushing, or pulling that may be associated with that role?
I feel comfortable with it. I'm okay with it because I am used to heavy lifting and pulling. As a customer host, I've always had to deal with the electric carts for, our disabled guests. So, sometimes they're out of battery, so you have to drag them halfway through the store just to charge them. All right. Also at Walmart, I've had to, pull out our stocks, anything that has to go on the shelf. So, heavy cartload, but I may be small, but I am very mighty.
So if you have a guest that is looking for a particular item that is no longer in stock at your location, how would you handle that sort of situation?
I would try to find another store where they might sell it, unless it's, store or attraction specific, or I may direct them to order it on Shop Disney.
Alright, so you also have quick service, food and beverage, and custodial on there as well. So in that role, of course, cleanup of your guests, taking orders, serving food. But besides that, how do you think that you would add to the guest experience in that role?
With that, I would maintain a clean area, as with any role. But, with food, there comes the safety hazard. I will make sure of any dietary restrictions because, I personally would not want to try to poison someone or, have them have an allergic reaction. So, making sure that I am aware of their restrictions. Because I have witnessed at McDonald's before, customer had told us that they were allergic to gluten and they were still given the bun. And I'm like, no. So for me, that's really important. And, making sure they have what they want. The kids are happy. And, just maintaining it very clean and very friendly.
We also have character attendant on there as well. So how would you explain to your guests that Mickey Mouse's line was closed for the day and they could not see Mickey Mouse anymore?
I would explain that Mickey Mouse has to either rest his voice or he has to get ready for the show. Mickey Mouse has to get ready for the show or he has to rest and, be ready for tomorrow morning or something.
Alright, Michelle, so just as a friendly reminder, when you electronically signed your application, you did agree to be considered for all the roles in which you indicated some sort of interest in, whether that was low, moderate, or high. So just want to make sure that we are both on the same page and that you fully understand that you could be offered any of those roles. Okay?
Yes.
So based on the descriptions in the role checklist and the roles that we discussed today, are you able to perform the essential functions of the roles with or without a reasonable accommodation?
Yes.
So those are all the questions that I do have for you. Let me just share with you what happens from here. We will be sending out communication to your dashboard on the Disney Career Portal. We are currently making our decisions continuously over the course of our season. However, though, it may take up until the end of April for all final decisions to be made. So just make sure that you are getting the habit of periodically checking that dashboard for any other updated communication that may be sending to you.
Mm-hmm.
If we do wish to make you an offer, you will get information on how to accept or decline your offer, when to arrive, the role you will have, and all that other fun stuff. Any questions for me?
Yes, I actually have a few. Mm-hmm. Would it be possible to request a park location?
Sure, I can notate it for you. Definitely not something guaranteed, but definitely can put it on there.
I would like, preferably Magic Kingdom or Epcot.
Okay.
Okay. Another question. How did you start your Disney career?
I actually have more of a retail background with the company. I worked for the Disney stores for 13 years.
Ooh, interesting. Have you ever done the Disney college program before?
No, when I went to college, I worked for the Disney stores. So, because there was a Disney store at my local mall, and
Mm-hmm.
I worked during the day and I went to class at night. So it just worked out better for me that way. So that's no, but yes. That makes sense.
Right, and
I did my own college program.
one last question. Do you have any magical moments or experiences with Disney?
Working or visiting?
Either one.
Well, visiting is more fun. So I was on vacation with my family, and at the time, my husband flew down. He was my boyfriend at the time, but flew down and surprised me, and he proposed in front of the castle.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
I keep trying to
never forget
convince.
that one.
I keep trying to convince my boyfriend to propose in front of the castle when we go on our next trip.
Well, you never know what they're listening to, so you never know what they're going to do. Because I think we had only talked about it like twice, maybe, like during our time together. And, I had just we had planned this vacation and he had started a new job, so he just said he couldn't get time off, which made perfect sense. And then 2 days later, there he was standing in front of the castle. So, you never know.
That's so sweet. That's so cute.
Yeah. Great times, definitely. All right, Michelle, anything else I can answer for you?
Nope, that's all for now.
All right, well, it was definitely a pleasure to speak with you. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday.
Thank you, and you have a magical rest of your day.
Oh, thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. And that lasted 18 minutes. It's unknown caller. It came up unknown, but 18 minutes.